Welcome back, everyone, to another podcast episode with some of your favorite gaming characters. Today, we have the first woman ever joining us from the studio, Bella Goth from The Sims. We actually used a string of cheat codes to pull her into her studio. After surviving 25 years of drama, secret affairs, alien abductions, and 1,000 burned kitchens in her wall. How on earth she's still standing? We will get all the answers from her today. Bella, we're so excited to have you here.
Sul, it's wild to be here. In my world, I only ever said Sul to greet someone. It always reminds me that even in a game, a little politeness goes a long way. But seriously, this feels surreal to actually control my actions for once, instead of feeling like I'm on autoplay.
We're so excited to have you. First things first, what is it like just existing in this world outside the game?
Honestly, it's refreshing. No green diamond hovering over my head, no weird moodlets popping up when I eat spoiled mac and cheese. I mean, not dying of starvation because a plant was blocking the fridge. That's a luxury. And best of all, no one's trapped me in a room without doors yet.
Small wins. Nice change of pace.
Yeah, small wins are great. I can sit in a chair without getting that weird urge to stop my foot and wave my arms because a lamp is in the way, and I'm not obeying random scheduled bathroom breaks. But let me tell you, the peace doesn't last. There's always a click waiting in the wings. In my world, someone literally queues up every single task for me. Eat, sleep, woohoo, repeat. You think you're living your life, but really you're just another character under someone else's control.
That sounds exhausting.
Try humiliating. Picture this. One moment I'm fine, the next my bladder hits red, and the player, a person clicking on me, decides I need to chat with a neighbor instead of reaching the toilet. Next thing you know, splash. I'm standing in my own puddle with my neighbor watching me. And of course, you people all laugh about it.
Well, that's definitely a way to make an entrance. In the studio, we take our bathroom breaks very seriously here. So no puddles for you today.
Thank you.
When you say everything is queued up, how does that feel day to day?
Imagine never deciding for yourself. Every coffee break scheduled, every bite portioned, even who you fall in love with. That's chosen by someone hovering above with a mouse. Your lives aren't entirely different. You have deadlines, bills, notifications, things nudging you along, but at least you don't feel a literal diamond telling everyone your mood.
Speaking of the diamond, what's that like?
Ah, the plumb bob. That big green mood diamond above my head. It might as well be a neon sign broadcasting every emotion I have. Bright green means I'm fine. Yellow, a little stressed. Red, get ready for a meltdown or me passing out. There's zero subtlety or privacy. It's like living under surveillance 24/7.
Sometimes I wish I had one of those in real life. Like, if I'm happy, I could glow green, and if I'm cranky, I turn red. Then people might back off when they see it or help me fix it.
Yeah, I get it. A little mood halo could save a lot of misunderstandings, but imagine not having any private emotions. Literally, everyone around you can see exactly how you feel. It's exhausting.
I can't even hide from my business partners or employees when I have a meeting in 5 minutes and I'm still stuck at a red light. If I had a plumb bob, they'd all see my panic in real time.
Exactly. And in my case, there's no turning it off. You just have to live with everyone guessing your feelings, judging you constantly. It's a trip.
So when you're living your sim life day to day, what does it actually look like?
Oh, the usual sim schedule. I wake up exactly at 7 a.m., no snooze button for me. Then I'm bombarded with demands. Use the bathroom, can't skip that one. Eat something. Although, the player usually just tells me to eat whatever's quickest. Sometimes it's fresh salad and I get a happy heart icon. Other times it's burnt toast that, annoyed, tastes like despair. Then those toxic skull moodlets pop up and screw up my whole morning. At work, I'm a mid-level executive in business attire. Gray suit, leather briefcase, the whole 9 yards. But do I feel like a professional? Let's be real. At 9 a.m., I leave home with a neutral green mood. And by 5 p.m., I'm coming back with that dark green diamond, meaning I achieved a moderate success. I bumped my logic skill by solving a corporate puzzle, chat about synergy updates over coffee, and hope for a promotion. Every day feels like a treadmill. Coffee, reports, lunch, more coffee, spreadsheets, home. The player's logging points in some invisible scorecard while my life feels hard-coded.
Sounds like the 3 C's: coffee, cubicle, and chaos.
You got it. And every little task is tracked by the game with little ticks in a checklist. If I take too long, the player just tips the scales a bit. I often get them using cheat codes like motherload and suddenly getting $50,000 in my account, or move objects on and you'll find me balancing on the railing of my floating deck. It's ridiculous. But also, hey, instant mansion. I'll take it.
I mean, it would be pretty sick to type in one cheat code and get 50 grand to your account. If you're watching this, comment down below. If you were a sim for a day, which cheat code would you use?
I've heard plenty of players wish they had that cheat in real life. I'd be curious to hear which one you all would actually choose.
Let's talk more about your personal life. It must have some drama, right? There's been a lot of conspiracies as to what happened to you. Some people years later are still trying to find the answers.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for saying personal life. I had a family once, married to Mortimer, mother to Cassandra, then I vanished mysteriously. Some say death, others say worse. The official storyline, Alien Abduction. True story, one night I was checking a telescope, zap, lights out. I woke up on a spaceship. When I returned, Mortimer had remarried. Imagine coming back from space and your husband has a new wife. Awkward, doesn't even cover it. I drifted off, became an urban legend, ghost in lunar lakes, or a townie with my face but a different name. Even Mortimer's like, didn't Jocasta say you left for another planet? Crazy, right?
That's quite a story. Alien abductions and secret lives. How do you keep your sense of humor through all of that? I mean, even making it here on the podcast.
Humor is survival when your life's a video game. Take woohoo, our term for, well, you know, the naughty. Let's go do the woohoo! With Mortimer, it's a tiny private victory. Ask about Netflix and chill. I just laugh and say, no, Mortimer and woohoo. Although it gets a little weird sometimes when the player playing me gets me to have woohoo with people I just met. Anyway.
Does that happen frequently?
Yeah, all the time. I'm a bit of a touring circus in that department. Bed, hot tub, rocket ship, the player picks. Next thing I know, some random sim I just met is knocking on the door. Time for woohoo! And I'm like, wait, who are you? It gets weird.
I mean, I get that love happens fast, but that's next level speed dating. You've mentioned the player a few times. How conscious are you that someone is controlling you?
Very. It's an odd blend of free will and ignorance. I mean, I have wants. I want to knit, I want to hold my baby, I want to make friends at the park. But the player? They want me to max out logic skill or eat that third bowl of nachos. When what I want to do and what they click on don't match, I feel it as a little glitch in my brain. It's almost surreal.
So it's like tug of war in your head.
Exactly. One minute I genuinely want to cuddle with my daughter. The next, I'm forced to work out just to hit my bodybuilder aspiration. I mean, do I look like a bodybuilder to you? Sometimes I look at myself and wonder, who am I really? Am I just pixels on a screen? Or is there something more?
Do you ever feel self-aware, like you're part of an endless simulation?
All the time. Like yesterday, I was sitting on the Goth Manor porch watching the sunset over Sunset Valley. And the player had actually logged off. No commands, no clicks. I just sat there in total silence and thought, is this peace? Or am I just paused? It hit me. If the game closes, do I cease to exist? If I dream, is that dream pre-scripted too?
So, beyond the controlling player thing, can we talk about some of those classic sim tragedies you hinted at? Fire deaths, pool drownings, abductions.
Oh, the tragedies are endless. Fire deaths, Mortimer carefully grills a steak and boom, instant ashes. Kitchens spontaneously combusting, totally normal. You think you're safe and suddenly Dinner is a 5-alarm fire. Pool drownings are even worse. 1 minute I'm swimming. The next, the player removes the ladder. My plumb bob is turning red. Panic setting in. And the camera just zooms out like it's enjoying the horror show. You flail, you scream silently, and suddenly, you're dead, trapping us in a room with no doors or windows. Congratulations, you've reinvented prison. Aliens are another story. Abduction sounds fun at first until you wake up with a secret pregnancy and have to explain it to your husband. Hi, I was abducted, and now there's a green baby, and it's not yours? You tell me, does therapy in your world prepare you for this conversation? So yeah, it's absurd, chaotic, and honestly, kind of like real life, just with more fire hazards and alien plot twists.
With all that chaos, do Sims ever get a real break? A moment just to breathe?
Rarely, but yes, sometimes I get a moment. It's usually when the player forgets about me for like 5 whole seconds. I flop on the couch, no fires, no screaming toddlers, no Mortimer trying to flirt with the neighbor. For a blissful moment, I just exist until I glance at the bars. Energy low, fun low, relationships, well, mostly low. It's like checking your fitness app and realizing you've been active by blinking. Even in peace, the player's watching, judging, tweaking. But hey, those tiny pauses, they're golden. I take them, breathe, and pretend I'm on vacation, even if it's just from my own chaotic little world.
Speaking of vacation, if a sim could break free, what would you do with true free will?
Oh, I daydream. Driving cars off the map, taking trains that just disappear. Maybe writing a novel about my chaos inside the game, and it actually gets published in the real world. Eating real food, not the instant spaghetti that only fills the hunger bar. Chocolate that doesn't give me +10 fun. Just joy. Mostly, I'd love actual choice. Right now, everything's pre-calculated. Wake up, pee, cook, woohoo, die in a fire. But imagine knocking over my own planters for fun, flipping the stove on just to watch it explode, or inviting every sim in town to a party, cramming in 10 piñatas, and dancing on the table while the player cries in the corner. Classic rebellion. I'd also love to try an iced matcha. I hear from some of your people on my way here that it's a new hype. They didn't add it to the game yet. And oh yeah, I'd get soft too. Reading bedtime stories to Cassandra in plain English, no Simlish gibberish, or lying on the grass listening to the wind instead of the constant woohoo hums from upstairs. But even in those daydreams, there's a sting, a whole world of possibility. Yet here I am, looping laundry, flopping into pools I might not survive, waiting for the player to notice. 1 second, you're plotting an alien abduction. Next, you're an old ghost in the hallway. Free will feels like, well, the ultimate cheat code we never get to press.
Yeah, free will is a huge debate for us humans too. You've been dropping hints about how similar our worlds are. Do you think humans are like Sims too?
Absolutely. Look at your world. Governments, corporations, notifications on every device. They decide where you go, what you buy, even sometimes who you talk to. You feel free, but algorithms and agendas are playing along. It's subtle. The script is invisible, but it's there.
So, you're saying I'm basically a sim too?
Exactly. You click on us in here, and someone else clicks on you out there. Every swipe, every post, every ad, that's the player tapping. You think you chose to watch that video at midnight? Your phone might have decided that for you. And yeah, if you stay up too late binging memes, your in-game sim self might have a crisis tomorrow morning, just like any glitching sim.
This is kind of unsettling. So if we're Sims, does that mean we can be manipulated? Controlled?
Maybe. Or maybe it means knowing someone's always nudging things in the background, and you just pretend you don't see the plumb bob over your head. It's a nasty twist. But at least you don't get old as a ghost when you log off.
Fair enough.
Just remember, even in a scripted life, what you do in each moment is real.
Right. The present is all we really have.
Bingo. You can't control the loops or the loot drops, but you can choose how to show up.
Presence as the cheat code. I like that. Bella, you've given us a lot to think about. Before we wrap, if the player could hear you right now, what would you say?
I'd say thank you. Thank you for noticing our stories, for clicking around and caring enough to ask. I want you to remember something. Your game isn't just about achievements or grinding levels. It's about awareness, noticing the little things. That's where life happens. See, being conscious of your choices isn't a cheat, it's a gift. In our world, consciousness is built in, even if it sometimes feels like a curse or a moodlet of anxiety. So be grateful for it. Every day you get to make decisions, feel real joy, not just a +10 fun icon, and change your story. That's the miracle, way beyond any cheat code. For me, well, I'll probably log back into my sim life soon. I'll wander through Goth Manor again. Get into more trouble with Mortimer and those aliens. What choice do I have, right? But for you, each day is yours to shape. Even if someone's guiding parts of your life, that's more reason to enjoy the things you control. Notice the sunset or the sunrise. Laugh with a friend. Try that iced matcha. Those tiny acts. They're all you.
Wise words. Thank you, Bella. And thank you all for listening. If today's episode made you pause even a little bit, maybe hit subscribe or share it. And remember, your plumb bob may not be visible, but your choices still color your world.
Vadish, thank you for having me and for giving us all a moment of freedom.
We're out of time, Bella. Any final sim version for your family?
Just send them my love and maybe a few cheat codes. Okay, time to head back to Sunset Valley. Dog dog.